Fellas, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift? Maybe you caught someone staring a little too long. Maybe people listen when you speak, even if you're not the loudest voice in the room. Maybe you've never thought about it, but there's something different about you. And here's the kicker. You might not even realize how attractive you are. See, attractiveness isn't just about looks. It's not about having the perfect jawline or a six-pack. It's about presence. It's about energy. It's about the way you carry yourself, the way people feel around you. And the most attractive men, they don't chase attention, they attract it. But how do you know if you have that kind of power? How do you know if you're one of those men who naturally draws people in? Stay locked in, because I'm about to break down 7 signs that prove you're a highly attractive man. And let me tell you, by the time we're done, you'll either realize the power you've been sitting on, or you'll know exactly what you need to work on. A highly attractive man doesn't just exist. He commands space. When you walk into a room, people feel it. And no, I'm not talking about being arrogant or trying to be the loudest guy in the room. It's the way you carry yourself. You walk with purpose. Your shoulders are back. You move like you belong, like you have nothing to prove. And people notice. Women notice. They might not even understand why, but they can feel it. That's what makes you different. Look, women don't always tell you directly that they're attracted to you, but they show it. Ever notice how a woman might linger just a little longer when she talks to you? Or how she randomly shows up in places you're at? Maybe she finds little excuses to touch your arm and laugh a little harder at your jokes. That's not an accident. That's not luck. That's attraction. Women are drawn to energy, confidence, and presence. And if you see this happening often, trust me, you're more attractive than you think. A highly attractive man, he's not out here begging for attention. He doesn't chase people down trying to prove his worth. He moves through life focused on his goals, his purpose, his peace. And the crazy part, that's what makes people chase him. Women respect a man who's not desperate for their validation. Other men respect a guy who stands firm in who he is. The moment you stop chasing approval is the moment you start attracting everything you once ran after. Some men talk too much. They overshare trying to impress. But the most attractive men, they let people wonder. You don't have to tell your whole life story to every person you meet. You don't reveal everything at once. You let people come to you. And that mystery, that makes you irresistible. People want to figure you out. They want to know more. And when you let them wonder, you become unforgettable. A highly attractive man doesn't just get attention from women, he gets respect from men. Some men will admire you, some will want to learn from you, and some, they'll feel uncomfortable around you. Why? Because when they see you, they see something they don't have. And that can make them insecure. But let me tell you something, that's not your problem. A strong man doesn't shrink himself to make weak men comfortable. Stand firm in who you are. Most people can't handle silence. They feel the need to fill it with small talk, nervous laughter, anything to avoid the quiet. But you don't mind silence. You don't need to be the loudest guy in the room to feel important. You're comfortable just being. And that kind of confidence, that's rare. That's attractive. Women notice when a man can just sit back, observe, and move with calm, controlled energy. It shows security. It shows power. The most attractive men don't beg, they don't settle, they don't waste time chasing things that don't serve them. You bring to the table. You don't tolerate disrespect. You don't let people walk all over you. And because you value yourself, other people value you more. Women can sense a man who knows his worth, and that is the most powerful attraction there is. Fellas, let me leave you with this. Being attractive isn't about what you were born with. It's about how you carry yourself, how you think, and how you live. If you recognize these signs in yourself, congratulations, you've got that rare energy most men wish they had. And if you don't, well, now you know exactly what to start working on. Because every man has the potential to be highly attractive, but only a few actually step into it. The question is, are you ready to be one of them? When you walk into a room, what happens? Do people turn their heads, even just for a moment? Do they shift their energy, sensing something different in the air? You have a powerful presence. You don't have to demand attention. It naturally finds you. See, presence isn't about being the loudest. It's not about puffing up your chest, acting tough, or forcing people to look your way. It's deeper than that. It's a combination of confidence, posture, self-awareness, and the way you move through the world. Most men don't understand this because they think attraction is only about looks, but I'll tell you this, you can be the best dressed man in the room, but if you lack presence, people will forget you in seconds. On the flip side, a man with true presence, he doesn't need flashy outfits or expensive cologne. His energy alone makes people take notice. A man with unshakable presence carries himself differently. He walks with purpose. His shoulders are back, his chin is up, and his steps are firm, like he knows exactly where he's going, even if no one else does. There's no hesitation in his movement, no fidgeting, no nervous glances. He moves as if he belongs, not because someone told him so, but because he believes it himself. That belief is magnetic. It draws people in. It makes them wonder, who is this guy? What does he know that I don't? Women sense it immediately. They can tell when a man is truly confident versus when he's pretending. A man with presence never looks around the room anxiously seeking approval. He's not trying to impress anyone. He simply exists in his own power, and that's enough. A woman will notice this before you even open your mouth. She'll feel the weight of your energy, the calm confidence in your demeanor. She don't even know why. She's intrigued. But something about you feels different, and different is always attractive. It's not just women. Other men pick up on it too. They either respect you or feel threatened by you. A man with unshakable presence doesn't need to prove himself, and that unsettles those who are insecure. They might try to challenge you, test you, or undermine you just to see if you'll crack, but you won't, because a man with true presence is unshakable. What separates a man with presence from everyone else is that he's grounded. He's not reactive. He doesn't jump at every little thing, doesn't flinch under pressure, doesn't let the world dictate how he feels.